Somewhere out there, something is watching the laws of physics break. A star older than the universe itself. A signal that came from nowhere and never came back. An invisible hand pulling entire galaxies toward the dark. These aren't theories, they're real, documented, unsolved. And by the time we reach mystery number 1, you may never look at the night sky the same way again. Let's begin. 9. The WOW signal. August 15th, 1977. A radio telescope in Ohio picks up something impossible. A powerful narrowband signal, blasting in from deep space. It lasts exactly 72 seconds. Then it vanishes. The astronomer reviewing the data is so stunned, he circles the reading in red pen and writes a single word beside it. Wow, that's the only name it ever needed. The signal matched almost perfectly what scientists expected an artificial extraterrestrial transmission to look like. Telescopes have pointed at those exact coordinates for nearly 50 years since. Not once has it repeated. No natural source has ever been confirmed. No artificial source has ever been ruled out. And if a message really was sent our way that night, whoever sent it may still be waiting for a reply we never gave. Because what we found next wasn't a signal. It was something far older than any radio wave could ever be. 8. HD 140283. The star older than the universe. Somewhere in the constellation Libra, there's a star that shouldn't exist. Astronomers call it HD 140283. You might know it better as the Methuselah Star. When they first calculated its age, the number came back at 14.5 billion years old. There's just one problem with that. The universe itself is only 13.8 billion years old. A star. Older than the thing that created it. Refined measurements have since narrowed the estimate, nudging it closer to the universe's true age. But the uncertainty still overlaps with impossibility. This star was likely forming while the universe itself was still in its infancy. A survivor from an era we can barely comprehend. But if a single star can defy the age of everything around it, what happens when an entire region of space starts defying the laws of magnetism themselves? 7. The South Atlantic Anomaly. Picture a hole ripped straight through Earth's protective shield. That's what's happening right now above South America and the Atlantic Ocean. Earth's magnetic field, the invisible armor that protects us from deadly solar radiation, is unusually dangerously weak in this one region. Satellites flying through it start to glitch. Onboard computers randomly shut down. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station report strange flashes of light behind their closed eyelids, as high-energy particles pass straight through their skulls. Scientists know exactly where it is. They still don't fully understand why it's there, or why it keeps growing. And growth was exactly the wrong word for what happened next. Because 150 million light years away, scientists found the opposite problem. Nothing had grown there at all. 6. The local void. Space is mostly empty, that part we expect. But the local void takes emptiness somewhere science can't explain. This region stretches roughly 150 million light years across, and it contains almost nothing. No galaxies, no stars, no light, just absence. Even stranger, our own galaxy appears to be drifting away from it, almost as if something inside that void is pushing us out. Not pulling, pushing. What removed everything that should be there? Nobody knows. And the deeper astronomers look, the larger this cosmic blank space seems to get. But emptiness is one kind of mystery. What astronomers found next was the opposite. Something so massive it shouldn't be able to hide at all. 5. The Fermi Bubbles. In 2010, astronomers pointed a gamma-ray telescope at the center of our own galaxy. What they found stopped them cold. 2 colossal bubbles of radiation, erupting above and below the Milky Way, each one stretching 25,000 light years. Together, they span nearly half the width of our entire galaxy. These structures are now called the Fermi Bubbles. They're filled with energy on a scale that defies casual explanation. Did our galaxy's supermassive black hole erupt violently millions of years ago? Did an ancient chain of star explosions rip through the galactic core? Whatever caused this was powerful enough to scar the Milky Way on a scale we can see from Earth. And we still don't know what pulled the trigger. But if something that powerful can hide in our own galaxy, imagine what's hiding in the ones we can barely see at all. 4. The Buddha's Void. Welcome to one of the loneliest places that has ever been discovered, the Buddha's Void. 330 million light years across. Based on the math, it should be packed with thousands of galaxies. Instead, it holds almost none. Imagine walking into a city built for millions and finding it completely abandoned. No footsteps, no lights, no signs anyone was ever there at all. Some astronomers jokingly call it the Great Nothing. Others quietly wonder if something cleared it out. No explanation fully accounts for a space this large being this empty. And that unresolved silence is exactly what makes it unsettling. Because silence in the universe usually means something enormous is happening just out of view. And the next mystery on this list isn't hiding in emptiness. It's hiding behind something you can actually see in the night sky. 3. The Great Attractor. Every galaxy in the universe is moving, including ours. But something out there is pulling harder than it should. The Milky Way, along with thousands of neighboring galaxies, is being dragged toward one single invisible point in space. Astronomers named it the Great Attractor. Its gravitational pull is immense, strong enough to steer entire galaxy clusters across unimaginable distances. But there's a problem. We can't actually see it. A dense wall of stars and cosmic dust, our own galaxy's disk, sits directly in the way, blocking our view of whatever lies behind it. Something massive is hiding back there. Something with enough gravity to move galaxies. And we are being pulled toward it right now, at nearly 1.4 million miles per hour. But even a mystery this large has nothing on what scientists found when they looked at the very edge of the observable universe itself. 2. The Cold Spot. When scientists mapped the oldest light in existence, the leftover radiation from the Big Bang itself, they found something that shouldn't be there. A massive region, significantly colder than everything around it. They call it the cosmic cold spot. Some researchers think it's simply a statistical fluke, a random cold patch in an otherwise uniform sky. Others aren't so sure. One theory, once dismissed as science fiction, is now taken seriously by serious physicists. That the cold spot could be a bruise. Evidence of another universe colliding with our own long before recorded time began. No explanation has fully closed the case, and until one does, this single patch of sky remains one of the strangest places ever measured by human instruments. But strange as it is, it's not the biggest mystery in the cosmos. Not even close. Because everything we've covered so far, the voids, the pulls, the missing galaxies, may all trace back to one single invisible culprit. 1. Dark matter. And now the mystery beneath every other mystery on this list. Dark matter. Scientists believe it makes up the vast majority of all matter in the universe. Without it, galaxies would fly apart. Galaxy clusters couldn't hold together. The universe as we understand it simply wouldn't work. And yet, no one has ever seen it. Not through any telescope, not in any laboratory, not once in over 90 years of searching. We don't know what it's made of. We don't know where it came from. We don't even know for certain that matter is the right word for it at all. All we can see are its fingerprints. Its gravity bending light. Its influence holding galaxies together that should have torn themselves apart eons ago. Something invisible is threaded through every galaxy, including our own, surrounding us, passing through your body right now as you listen to this. And after nearly a century of searching for it, and we still don't know what it is. Outrow. The Wow signal. The Methuselah Star. The Great Attractor. The Cold Spot. Dark matter itself. 9 mysteries. 0 real answers. And that should tell you something important. For all our telescopes, all our satellites, all our equations, we still understand only a sliver of the universe we live in. Every discovery seems to close one question, only to rip open 3 more. Maybe these 9 mysteries will finally be solved in our lifetime. Or maybe they're just the tip of something far stranger. Something we haven't even discovered yet. Because out there in the cosmos, the unknown is always more terrifying than the known.